Hi, I'm Jose Perez, and I am going to the 6th grade, and I am an altar server at St. Pius X in Union Springs, and I am interested in going into the priesthood, and I got a couple of questions to ask you. First question is, how much does it cost to get into a seminarian?
Hey Jose, how's it going? I decided to answer your question about how much the seminary costs. It was a question that I asked myself when I first started applying, and roughly the cost comes out to for each family. The archdiocese helps you out in different ways, and there's different people at the parish who will help you out. And roughly for me, I think my first couple of years it was about $13,000 a year, and granted it is a lot of money. But at the same time, there's always people there who are willing to help you pay for it, help you get what you need. Like my mom told me after I visited seminary for the first time, a man in the parish had approached her and told her he'd pay for everything. My answer to that, how much does it cost, is, it's expensive, 13 grand for me. But if God wants you in seminary, He'll get you there, and He'll find a way to pay for it to get you through and all that. So how much it costs.
Do priests have to buy their robes and their collars and their hats, or the seminary provides them?
Hey Jose, my name is Ford Chambliss, and this will be my second year in seminary. I go to St. John Vianney in St. Paul, Minnesota. The question is, do priests have to buy their own cassocks or clerical shirts? And the short answer to that question is yes, they do. But a lot of people provide for that. People lend money because they need priests, and they need to have the right outfits to wear. I had to get my own cassock and surplice to go to St. John Vianney, and I borrowed it from Father Alex actually. So you can, a lot of people help you out with that, but generally you have to buy your own cassock and surplice. So.
What was the first thing that inspired you to become a priest?
Hey Jose, this is Deacon Zach Greenwell. The first thing that inspired me to be a priest was the pastor that I had growing up. He's a very holy priest, a very genuine man, a man of prayer, a man who was always there for other people, always there for me. He's very reverent during the liturgies, was very present to the people, always ready to be there for them for whatever they needed, and to help them in whatever way he could to administer the sacraments and so on. So the fact that he was just such a good man, devoted to prayer, devoted to a life of holiness, devoted to a life of service, was very inspirational to me.
How much time do you pray every day?
Hello, Jose. My name is Rafael. I go to St. Meinrad School in southern Indiana, and I'm going into my 4th year of theology. I'm going to answer today the question, how much do you pray in the seminary? First of all, we have our schedule in the seminary in which we get together with all the seminarians to pray morning prayer, evening prayer, and nighttime prayer. And that's when we follow the book, which is called Breviary. And we have the Psalms that we have to pray and sing together every day. We also go to Mass every day, and we pray the Rosary. But at the same time, I think it comes to my mind what St. John Bosco said. I think we have to make of our lives a life of prayer.
Are priests allowed to drink alcohol?
Jose, my name is Patrick Gilbert. I'm one of the seminarians from Mobile. I'll be a junior at St. Ben's next year. And to answer your question, yes, priests are allowed to drink alcohol. In moderation, though, like any other good Catholic should. They don't need to drink too much, but they can drink it.
How old do you have to be to start seminary?
Hey Jose, I'm Nick Napolitano, one of the seminarians. I'm in my first year at St. Meinrad in Indiana. And to answer your question, how old do you have to be to go to seminary? Well, you have to graduate high school. Some guys go a little bit later, so it's really whenever you're ready, but you do have to at least graduate high school.
What is the hardest thing about seminary?
Hi Jose, my name is Jeremy Winter, and this will be my 3rd year as a seminarian for the Archdiocese of Mobile. I think the hardest thing about seminary for me is just learning to balance my time. At seminary, they keep us really busy with a lot of different things. We have different meetings we have to go to, we have classes, we have prayer, and we really have to learn how to balance our time on our own in order to live a balanced lifestyle, still keeping in mind to leave time for exercise and study, as well as growing closer to Christ in prayer.
Archbishop pick you a church, or will he have a church built for you?
Hey Jose, my name's Chris. I'm one of the seminarians from Mobile, and your question about whether the Archbishop builds you a church or whether he picks one for you, it's pretty simple. You once you are ordained, you have a promise of obedience to the bishop and his successors. Typically, what he does he'll look the diocese and find a parish that's in need of a priest, and he'll assign you there. And then over the course of your priesthood, he could move you to a number of different parishes, just depending on the need. But to answer your question, typically he picks the church for you that you will serve in. God bless.
Do seminarians play sports?
Hey Jose, I'm Stephen Dolan. I'm here to answer your question on do seminarians play sports? Yes, they do. We get to play sports, and any sport you want. I know over at the seminary, St. Ben's is the one that I go to. Over there we have a big annual football game, and we play a flag football tournament with a seminary across in New Orleans, Louisiana, and we make a big bonfire, and we get together, have a big meal, and then we play football. We also have a soccer game against them as well. So if you're big into soccer, you know, we have that, and so does St. John Vianney. Let's see. We also have a basketball tournament that we go. We just started it this past year. I had the opportunity to go to Chicago to play up in a seminary called Mundelein Seminary in Chicago, and there was a big basketball tournament. There were seminaries from all over the U.S. that joined, and all it is we just get to play basketball and have a good time and meet other seminarians. I don't know if you're into ultimate frisbee, but we play a bunch of ultimate frisbee too. Let's see, what other sports do we play? We play volleyball, baseball. I don't think we play much hockey where we're from. Maybe up in the north, but not down south. And I mean, if you're into running, both places have plenty of places to run. And swimming is pretty big. Both places have places to swim. We actually, down where I go to school, St. Ben's, we actually go and participate in triathlons. So the triathlon is swimming, biking, and running. And we practice for it at St. Ben's. We have a pool, and we're pretty close to the big body of water down there. And it's called Lake Pontchartrain. And we get to go and practice over there if we want. And there's plenty of roads for us to ride bikes. And there's plenty of trails in the back at St. Ben's to run on. So, do seminarians get to play sports? Yes, they do. Absolutely.
Are priests allowed to have fun?
Hey Jose, this is Jeremiah Carter. I'm one of the seminarians with the Archdiocese of Mobile. And your question, are seminarians allowed to have fun? The answer to that is very simple, no. We're not able to have fun at all, no fun. I'm, of course, just joking. Seminarians are very much able and allowed to have fun. Part of the priesthood and part of our life as Christians is joy, and really the joy of the Lord. So things that we like to do to have fun, and whether that be sports or hanging out with our friends, going to watch movies or playing games, those type of things are good and fun, and they help us to enjoy life, which God wants us to do. Jesus Christ gives us life, and life to the fullest, and that includes things that brings us joy and that we have fun. And of course, they all have to be healthy things. At the seminary, for example, we play soccer, we play basketball, baseball, I mean all kinds of sports which are fun, and we play with buddies and our friends who are our brothers as well. And so all that includes having fun. We play jokes, we laugh, we tell jokes, but everything all has to be geared towards the Christian life, which is full of fun, which is full of joy. And so, of course, seminarians are allowed to have fun. We have a lot of fun in seminary, and so I encourage you to continue to ask God if the seminary is calling you. If God's calling you to be a priest, then consider the seminary more, and I'm promising you will have a lot of fun if you get to go. So God bless you, and thanks for your question.
What is the best thing about seminary?
Hey Jose, how you doing, bud? My name's Connor. I go to St. Joseph Seminary College in Louisiana. About to start my second year. My favorite thing about seminary, the best thing to me, is the brotherhood at school. I've met some of my best friends for life there. They're just great guys, and we do everything together. We spend so much time together, playing football, playing sports, playing basketball, studying, praying, and just hanging out like guys, just relaxing and enjoying the outdoors and chilling, listening to music. So my favorite thing is the brotherhood and the fraternity that you really grow.
Well, thank you, Jose, for those wonderful questions. And I also want to thank the seminarians for giving those great answers. Now, if you have more questions about the priesthood or seminary, please feel free to contact myself, Father David Shoemaker, or you can contact Father Alejandro Valadares, who's in the office in Mobile. You can contact us either by phone or by email, or you can write us. And so we look forward to hearing from you, and if any questions you have, we'd be more than happy to answer them. And so I'd just like to thank you for watching this video. Thank you, and God bless.